What's up, guys? Welcome back. This is my boy Adam Slink. How you guys doing? Welcome to another crazy video. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you are watching this video from. Firstly, happy birthday to Wizkid. He's 32 years old today. So to all Wizkid fans, this happy birthday coming from adamslinkmedia. Then there's this list that usually comes out every year talking about the best Africa artists. It usually comes out every year. Last year, I think they named their Burna Boy number 1 on that list, and number 2 on that list was Wizkid. But this year, they put Wizkid as number 1, Angelica Kidjo as number 2, then they put Burna Boy as number 3 on the list, then number 4, Davido, and Two-Face surprisingly is on number 7. Then they placed Tiwa Savage as number 9. Then they put Diamond Platinum as number 10. I don't understand how they come about this particular list, but it's quite incredible list though, because it has been coming out every year. So I think, do you agree with the list? Have you seen the list? Do you agree that Wizkid is the best artist currently in Africa, holding that number 1 position? Do you agree? And Davido being number 4, Angelica Kidjo being number 2, and then Burna Boy being number 3. Do you agree with the list? Please kindly leave your comment below, guys. Then let's move over to one of the very I think inspiring discussion that I want to have with you guys. Is about Bill Gates, who just recently announced that he will give out all his wealth. Bill Gates is worth more than 80 billion US dollar, and he said he will give out all his wealth to charity. According to what he wrote, he said several huge global setbacks over the past few years have left many people discouraged and wondering whether the world is destined to get worse. The pandemic is one of the biggest setbacks in history. The war on Ukraine is a gigantic tragedy for the entire world. The damage from climate change is already worse than most modern predicted. The US has taken a huge step backward for gender equality and women's health, but I am still optimistic. These setbacks are happening in the context of 2 decades. What of historic progress, and I believe it is possible to mitigate the damage and get back to the progress the world was making. Melinda and I started this Gates Foundation in 2000 because we believe that every person should have the chance to live a healthy and productive life. That vision remains the same, but the great causes of our time requires all of us to do more. With the support and guidance of our board, we plan to increase our spending from nearly 6 billion per year today to 9 billion per year by 2026. To help make this spending increase possibly, I am transferring 20 billion to my listing 20 billion to the foundation endowment with this month. I am very proud of the foundation role in helping solve big problems like preventing pandemic, reducing childhood death, eradicating disease, improving food security and climate adaptation, achieving gender equality, and improving educational outcome. Although the foundation bears our name, basically half of our resources come from the Wonder Buffett. His incredible generosity is a huge reason why the foundation has been able to be so ambitious. I can never adequately express how much I appreciate his friendship and guidance. As I look to the future, I plan to give virtually all of my wealth to the foundation. I will move down and eventually off the list of the world's richest people. I have an obligation to return my resources to the society in the way that have the greatest impact for reducing suffering and improving life. And I hope others in position of great wealth and privilege will step up in this moment too. I don't understand you guys understand what Bill Gates just said. Already he said he will transfer 20 billion of his personal wealth to the foundation. Yearly, they already spent 6 billion yearly, but he is increasing it to 9 billion yearly. And he will transfer 20 billion this month of his personal wealth to that account. And he said eventually he's going to give all his wealth to that foundation to give it back to society. That you guys might hear that he's no longer on the list of the richest men in the world. Yes, that's what he wants. That he don't want to be on that list anymore because he's going to give all his wealth to that foundation. This life is strange. People who do not have money, we cry for money. People will go outside, work for hours, stand on the road just for 5,000 naira pay after lashing. Why Yahoo boy go scam, take buy cars, do remain for club. This is a man who is wealthy. If you know what is wealthy. If there's another name that they can use above wealthy, that I think is it successful? No, successful is still below wealth. Like you can be successful. Wealth like money day. This is a man that we can actually say that yes, money day. And he said he don't tire for this money. That is going to give it back to the society who gave him that money. Say every day I keep understanding what God said that what God meant when he said, say for a rich man to pass to go to heaven is like an elephant passing through the eye of a needle. It's not about your wealth that's make you rich. It's not your wealth, your money may you get that actually can define that you are rich. It's your heart. Your heart, how you can give out. That's what actually can define who you are. I'm beginning to learn more every day, and although I know for myself this is what I want to aspire to be, so that I can still be able to give out to people who do not have. And well, I'm so proud of what Bill Gates wrote, and I wish our own government, people in power, can just use that sense also to be like, you know what, we are eating too much from these people, let us give them back, let us assist them, let us give them something to the society, to Nigerians. If everybody get this kind of mindset, it will be better for us. It's crazy though. And let's move over to politics. Buhari boasting recently about the agricultural sector in Nigeria, and according to him, he said, because of our policy and investment in the last 7 years towards achieving food security, Nigeria is today much more better prepared to cope with the inevitable disruption in global agricultural supply chain occasioned by C-19 and the Russia-Ukraine war. I said we must grow what we eat and eat what we grow. We have always been very conscious of the need to achieve food security in Nigeria and to encourage our local farms and rural economy. This is a country that was once dependent on foreign rice. Confident that we can grow and eat Nigerian rice, we close the border to foreign rice and also put policy in place to support local production. Today, Nigeria are eating homegrown rice. Yes, very good and fine. But honestly speaking, these homegrown rice are expensive. They are expensive. And they get stone inside. They are expensive now. Are you guys not feeling the expense? Are you guys not feeling it? Let's be completely honest. They are expensive. So, President, if you can still a little bit break it down, like, okay, if there's a way, because usually foreign rice is even cheaper. Even though foreign rice that find their way into the country are even way more cheaper than local rice. Why? Why are foreign rice cheaper than local rice? Can anybody explain that to me? Because they are expensive. Well, and he also said that despite the insecurity, Nigeria is still very, very comfortable to stay. And meanwhile, Nigeria inflation rate hit 18.60%, the highest in 5 years. There were so many things coming up. Well, I believe God will definitely see us through. Then to end this video, PDP just sued INEC and they want Peter Obi and Tinubu disqualified. There are some news that doesn't really make sense. How is it possible for INEC to disqualify Peter Obi and the APC Tinubu? How is it even possible? There's some news that doesn't really make sense. Of course, they did it though. PDP actually went to court and they sued INEC to stop Peter Obi and Tinubu from contesting the next 2023 general election. But how is that even possible? But thank you guys for watching the boy Adam's Link. Catch you next time. Have a wonderful day. Stay blessed. Bye.